Hi guys, it's me, Danibuttons, and I'm back today with episode number 3 of DIY CBN, which, if you are new, that means do-it-yourself color by number. I had another willing participant, visit me, so I have another page to show you, or to color with you, I should say. Basically, if you haven't seen this series before, I am very into color by number right now. It is my absolute favorite form of coloring method. I don't know what you want to call it, and I love it so much. But the problem is there are so many great coloring books and great artists out there that do not do color by number books. So I have a bunch of these books and I haven't been touching them as much as I want. So I came up with the idea to have a friend or family member write numbers for me and basically create a color by number page for me in a non-color by number book. This, again, will be the 3rd time we're doing this. And I know the last one was pretty recent, but I figure, again, every time I have a new guest, I might as well keep rolling with it. So this time my cousin was over and she did the numbering for me. So I'm going to insert her numbering clip now, and then we'll get back to it and color our page together. Hello, we're on location with my cousin Alyssa and her hands. So I haven't even told her what we're doing. We are doing a DIY color by number. Okay. So what's going to happen, I give you 3 books to choose from, okay, and you can pick one, and then you're going to write in the numbers, and I'll have to color it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that I don't have to choose.
Okay.
So I'm going to show her, these are what she's going to be using. I'm going to let her pick, do her numbers, and then I'm going to come back and she'll tell you a little bit of her plan. And then I'll color it. Sound good?
Oh, God.
Good luck. You want to talk us through your pick?
Well, I chose him because I've been wanting popcorn a lot lately. Mm-hmm. And he just looks like a little angel popcorn. He's so cute. So I picked colors that are like not popcorn colors, like pink and violet and magenta, and then the box will be like blue and yellow, kind of like he's in the sky, like the clouds.
Beautiful.
Then we got some glitters in here, and it just with his little tattoos.
Yeah, this is the first episode I remembered that if you put a little star, I'm gonna make it be glitter.
Yeah.
So I see
just
you didn't do that part. I don't know if you would like to.
I thought about it, but then I thought no.
Just white?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. Alyssa's leaving. She helped me dye my hair, and I don't think I'm too dyed, so that's pretty good. Because it was looking bad.
I'm a professional. I'm not, but.
Well, when I was washing it off, it was looking dangerous for a little bit. But thank you.
Welcome. No. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so as you can see, she picked a page from Colored with Love from Colored Caramel. She actually gifted this book to me for Christmas 2021, I think. So that was why it was one of her choices. I always like to give my numberists, I should say, 2 to 3 choices of books to pick from so that they can figure out what kind of image they like. And obviously it would be overwhelming for me to just be like, here's my whole collection, all 200 books, enjoy. And also I just think some of these books work better than others, but for the second time she used the Sun Life Drawing color palette. So there's 22 potential colors, and for the first time in this episode I remembered the idea that if she put a little star or asterisk next to the number, I would do that in glitter. So that's very exciting. I'm probably going to keep this off screen, and at this point I'm pretty familiar with the color palette anyway. But yes, so she picked, as you saw, this page, and I think she explained why. But yeah, you can see there are some, she just put X's instead of asterisks, but that's okay. Some of those in there, and we're just gonna get right to it, and I'm excited. She was very excited for this page, so let's pick out a few colors. All right, I'm gonna pick, she did a lot of like the end of the color palette here, the pink, is there pink? Yeah, so the pink, violet, dark violet, magenta. So I'm gonna pick all of my 4 colors first, and then we will get into it, and actually a red too. Should I have done this off camera? Potentially, but will be okay, I think. I'll do that for red. Then this is the hardest part, is that if I'm just doing my normal color by number, I don't mind if my colors don't match exactly. But obviously this is now like her vision, so I would like to try and match as best as I can. But we shall see what happens. Let me just put these right in front of us since we're trying it all at once. And also, there's only one layer, so I don't want to... For me, magenta really just means like dark, like hot pink, I should say. But let's see. So yeah, I hope that the colors come out to her liking. I think with my last episode for Lydia, she said, oh, the purples were a little darker than she was hoping for. So I don't want that to happen again, but we will see. Dark violet. But that's the one that's a little dark. But all right, let's get into it and do these colors first. Yeah, I also need to apologize. My nails are looking raggedy, but I'm about to do a cruise manicure. So last thing, I'm going to do the ones without any asterisks first. And then there's 2 potential ways I can do the glitter. So we'll figure that out as we go. So I'm going to pick up 7. I do like to do my color by number in number order sometimes. Obviously, now 7 is the lowest number. So yeah. Can you see everything? I think so. I also think we're a little bit bouncy today, so I apologize for that. I don't know what the tripod is up to. But now I don't remember any of what I was saying. Oh, my nails. Yeah, I find that when I just do a solid color, especially with a matte top coat, it does not last as well. I'm nervous. Some of her handwriting got a little small down here, and I think I'm going to be guessing. But I really think it is only these colors, because that almost looks like a 9. So far, I've been making everybody use the... What are you called? Zebra mild liner highlighter to do the numbering, because I just worry that pencil would get weird. Sometimes coloring over pencil is weird. So we've just been using the mild liner. And while it works, it is a thicker tip than most people are used to writing with. And obviously some of the spaces are small. So I think that's what's going on here a little bit. But we'll see. I can hear my neighbor dog crying. That's sad. Are some dogs just like that? I think some dogs are just criers, because these dogs cry a lot. And it's not like for a long time. I think they're just like outside and then they cry and then they go inside. But yes, my nails. I'm going to be doing a cruise manicure very soon, probably later today, and then they'll be better. But for now, they're not the best. It takes me a really long time to do them because I am pretty extensive with my manicure styles and steps and all that stuff. I gotta remove the polish file. I mean, obviously you know the steps, but I use my glass file. Some of my markers are drying out a little bit. That is making it sloppy, but okay. Oh, Samuel gave me a thumbs up. He's out getting a haircut. I think that's all the number 7s. Oh, and now the dog's barking. My dog. Do you see any more 7s? Let's go to 19. I don't know what that one is at all. Oh boy. Hopefully she's not too loud. I can never tell with her because I do have the door closed, and I feel like hopefully the microphone is doing a good job. Uh-oh. Sam got a haircut, and there's my after picture. So it's very cute. He always sends me an after picture when he's done, and has for basically the past 10 years, which I like it. But then he also always makes me send them back to him when he requests what new haircut he wants. But yes, as of right now, our cruise is in 1 week. Well, I guess 8 days. And that is very exciting. I don't necessarily feel very prepared yet, which is not my favorite thing. But I'm getting there. Today and tomorrow should be a big push to finish preparing. Because, yikes, it's happening soon. But I want to say, I think all of my clothing is packed. I just have to pack like toiletries and fun stuff. So I shall be doing that. And Sam has more packing to do. But he's so bad at packing early. Ugh. For the most part, I do pack a lot for him. But it's just hard because at this point, I want him to make sure he like enjoys what I'm picking. So like I make him try everything on. Because when you're out on a boat, you can't just like, go to your closet and get something different. So, okay. I think I'm going to do all the glitter at the end. And I think I'm going to do my iridescent medium, which I did not bring with me. We'll see. We'll have a few different methods. Okay, next color. 20 is the light purple. I don't see too many 20s, which is okie dokie. Nope, there's a few. Yes, what has been happening? Not too much. I don't really have many stories, and this is why I struggle with doing a lot of color in chats, because not much is changing day to day. But, yesterday was a crazy day. There were a lot of mistakes happening, and it was pretty funny when you put them all together. But basically, we almost went to see the new Mario Brothers movie, which I'm very excited to see. If you have seen it, let me know. I don't know if I think it will be good or not, but I still want to see it. But we were going to go yesterday, and turned out I did not finish purchasing the tickets the right way. I guess I stopped one step short or something. And then, so we're like, oh, well, we'll just stay home instead, because it was all sold out. It was crazy how full that was. I guess it was a school holiday, so probably many children would be there. So then Sam went out with my dad to get lunch, and he accidentally ordered to the wrong location, very far away, because basically when you live in New Jersey, there are very many Italian restaurants, and they all have the same name. So he has done this at least 2 other times where he's like, oh, let's go to Big Jim's, and then he calls Big Jim's in a completely different town. So yeah, he ordered pizza to the wrong place. And what's worse than that is they had him pay on the phone, because they had said they were getting a lot of like prank calls and people were ordering and not paying. And he was essentially one of those people, but he ended up paying on the phone. So he had to buy 2 pizzas yesterday. So that was pretty intense and funny too. They just called back and they're like, oh, well, it was our mistake, obviously. So keep the pizza. And they had already paid. So hopefully the workers at the pizza place got a nice lunch out of it. I think it was a plain pizza though, so I don't know how exciting that is when you already work at a pizza place. But that's what happened there. Yeah, we ended up going to Michael's, which was exciting. I, of course, have picked up another hobby because I needed more. And really, it's more of a hobby revisit than a new hobby. But basically, I saw a TikTok with someone making seed bead jewelry. I was like, gotta have it. So we went out and bought some seed beads. Let me show you what I made so far. Hold on. Actually, also got this little trinket jar, I guess. And I've been making seed beads. This was the bracelet that inspired it. I'm going to put it on. So I made this. And it was exciting. But when I was younger, I used to make these, which are just safety pins covered in beads. And I just had tons of them on like a chain. And I keep saying that it was like my school custodian keychain, because I don't really know what I was doing with them. But I mean, that's one. Then this was just extra string. So it's just plain I have a anklet that's in the other room right now that I made. This one's like a 3-strand, so they're all attached, kind of. The hardest part for me has been understanding how to do these stupid knots. I made this one, which is also like, these are just beads, so they're already done. And then I made 2 rings. I'll put my flower ring onto. This one's just a straight ring, and this one is another flower ring. This was like my tester to see if I could do the flowers. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So that was fun, and now I have tons of beads, and I'm hoping to do more of those. Because of course, I needed more hobbies, right? It's never enough. So, I'm nervous that I need another, yeah, I think I do. Let me get another sheet of blotter paper. I keep my blotter papers until, like, they're dead and gone. Like, I keep them probably longer than I should, but they work for me so far. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so we went to Michael's and I got some seed beads. I had ordered some from Amazon and they were just very, very inconsistent. Like, some of them just didn't have holes at all, or the holes were so small that the string wouldn't fit through it, or like, they're all broken up, whatever. So I figured I'd get some higher quality ones from Michael's, and then I'll use the Amazon ones for easier projects. So like it was nearly impossible to do the flowers with the Amazon ones, but then I could do the just straight colors. So, and then Sam also picked up some stuff because he is still into his miniature painting. He's kind of struggling because I think he just wanted to be good at it really, really quick, and it's hard. And he's trying to like learn more about color theory and things like that. And if you haven't been doing it a long time, sometimes it doesn't come super easy. So that's what's been going on with him. But we've been having like table crafting, which is my favorite thing to do. And a lot of times we listen to Agatha Christie books while we craft, and I love it. So this is a weird thing too. I listen to a lot of audiobooks, and I find I can't understand British female narrators very well. Or at least the lady that does the Miss Marple series. So I usually listen to like 2 times speed, sometimes even faster than that, but I can only do faster if I have headphones on, which that's interesting. Like, you got to be speaking it right directly into my brain. And yeah, whatever the narrator for Miss Marple books, I have to knock it all the way down to like 1.5. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Excuse me. Okay, so this one has a star, and it looks like this purple is really covering up our numbers. So how do I tell myself later that that one has a star? I guess we'll just remember. Maybe I'll deal with that one right away. Just again, so we do not forget. I think this is looking cute so far. So what I think I'm going to do for the glitter, I know I've been talking about this, is I think for the colorful glitter, I'm going to outline it in the similar color, and then I'm going to paint it with my iridescent medium, because obviously some of these are larger areas, so I don't want to like use the whole jelly roll, just filling in the heart. And obviously I've already filled it in, so that ship has sailed anyway. Okay, so let's see. Where is my purple? Are you purple? Yeah. So I'm just going to just outline this, and then that will also help us remember that this is the one that we need to do. I don't know how much it's showing up. Can you see it on camera? A little bit. I'm losing my voice, and that's not great, because 1, I wanted to film a bunch today, and 2, why? Why am I losing my voice? I'm one of those people that when I lose my voice, other people are like, yay! So, and that's pretty rude of those other people. Okay, let's move on to our last of this color selection, and then we'll do the body. What did she pick for that? Yellow and light blue. I think that I have put my explanation in before this clip, but at this point it was actually a few days ago. So I'm not really sure what she said. But yeah, she was here because she dyed my hair for me. I have a lot of hair and I don't go to the salon, so I always need 2 boxes of dye. And again, cruise is coming up, so wanted to get that done. It has been a while since she did it last for me, and it was not looking its best. Like, there was a very, maybe 3 inches of roots coming in. So it was a crazy multicolor mess up there. Also, I got some gray hairs coming in, which I don't really mind. The only time I mind is when it looks so blatant that there's so many colors going on. And really, that's only when I'm going to go on a vacation and take lots of pictures. And otherwise, I'm fine. So, but yes, she is good at what she does. She really got it all done. She kept being like, I keep finding secret gray spots. And I was like, oh. So more and more dye, but at that point, once you open both bottles, you might as well use them all up. But then it always looks like a murder scene in the shower, washing it all out. So, I didn't actually eat breakfast before. So my plan today is I'm hoping to put this video up right away because I wanted to have one up today and I did not do it in time. Or I guess in advance, because hopefully it'll still be up in time. But I'm hoping to film as much as possible and get some stuff pre-filmed for when we're on vacation. It always makes me nervous to put stuff up like when we're away, because there have been times in the past that like randomly one video won't be monetized, or randomly one video won't have comments on, and it's just a glitch. But if that happens like in the beginning of the video's time, it's really not good for it, and it like doesn't show it to anybody, and that's always sad, because I don't know why YouTube is like that. Like, if you don't see it right away, you're not going to see it, and that's frustrating. Or I know a lot of people, myself included, I've been getting recommendations from like videos 12 years ago. So I'll watch somebody in my subscription feed and they'll be like, oh, do you also want to watch this video they put up? And I'll be like, oh, wow, I haven't seen that. And they'll be like, oh, 6 years. And I'm like, what in the heck? So YouTube is a strange entity. But yeah, I was hoping to get a lot of videos up this month. Why did I do that? But we'll see. And then next month is going to be collection month. Let's pick out our next 2 colors. So she said light blue and yellow. I'm going to do a bright yellow. That should be fun. And then what light blue do we have that has not yet run out? Because light blues are annoying that way. Do you have any ink? Hopefully that will be enough. Okay, light blue is 16. So I'll do those first because I have it in my hand. Yes. What else is going on? I really, hopefully we'll be doing Easter eggs today. I just really like hard-boiled eggs. We don't particularly celebrate Easter too much. I like to do egg hunts with Miss Noodles. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I think I posted a video last year, but now that I'm thinking about it, it might have just been on Patreon. But basically, we put dog treats in those plastic eggs, and then we hide them around the yard, and she goes and finds them, and it's so cute. And she likes playing that game a lot. She's pretty good at it. Because, one, she's just good at looking around. I don't even know if she's sniffing it out or if she's just checking the usual spots. But either way, it works. And 2, she's actually pretty good at, like, following where you point. And I don't know if other dogs are good at that because she's my first dog. But my dad is always very impressed with her. And he said his old dogs couldn't do that. So, I don't know. I could just be tooting my own baby's horn. But that's what being a dog mom is about, right? So cute. Ugh. yeah, weather in New Jersey. Okay, this is a tangent, but I was just thinking about how we have been trying to walk her more. Weather in New Jersey is crazy, and I don't understand what's going on. Right now, it is, let's see, 47 degrees. I think the high for today is like 53. The high for next Wednesday, no, not Wednesday, maybe, I don't know. The high next week is 84 degrees. Excuse me? It's going to be warmer up here than it's supposed to be on my trip in Bermuda. And that kind of sucks. That's pretty crazy. 84 degrees? All last week, the temperature was like boop, 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 boop. I think it was like 51 day and then 76 the next, and then back down to like 52. So I'm nervous because I don't know if it's actually science or if it's me personally or what's going on, but I frequently get like a cold in fluctuating weather, and I don't want to be sick on this trip. I feel like I end up some sort of sick on all of my vacations, and I don't like it. So, Also, if you get sick on a cruise ship, they are able to charge you a ton for medicine because they know you're stuck buying it. So I remember, this was a cruise, maybe 2017. I had to buy a bottle of NyQuil, and it was like one this big, and I think it was like $17. And I was like, this sucks. So now I always bring my own medicines with me just in case. And I've used them before. I've had on our 2020 cruise, Lydia ended up using all my medicine. So it worked out to bring them with you. But fingers crossed for a better time this time. I think I asked last time in a video, but now I don't even remember. It's been a little bit. But this will be our first time on Norwegian. So if anybody's had any experience on Norwegian cruise lines, let me know. I'm a little bit nervous to be switching. I think I've done 9 Carnival cruises. So we shall see. Apparently they essentially have like a Broadway show you can see. And this one is Donna Summer the musical. And that should be cool. Broadway's always fun. But I'm sad because other Norwegian boats have 6 the musical. And I really want to see that. So you just have to go to actual Broadway. But yeah, it's nice being so close to Broadway, but I don't like traveling into the city. So also our ship this time leaves from the city, and I've only done that once before, and I don't remember what the experience of getting on was like now that I'm thinking back to it. So we shall see. What was cool is when we left from the city last time, we like went right past the Statue of Liberty. So that was fun. Actually, I think I have to look because Sam and I have a balcony and my dad has a balcony, and I'm pretty sure they're on the opposite sides of the boat. So that's great because then we should be able to see the Statue of Liberty no matter which way we pull out and pull in. So I'll have to investigate that. I also have to see, apparently in Norwegian, you can like bid to upgrade your room. And Sam actually did bid, which was a very surprising turn of events. Let me get my medium and then I'll talk more about this. I'm just going to walk over to my cart. I'm sorry. Got my medium. Is this my crusty one? Yes. Okay. So if you haven't seen this before, this is Liquitex. Woo, Liquitex Iridescent Medium. And it is the biggest bottle. I'll never need another bottle again. Ugh. And I just shake it up and then I use what's in the cap. So, and then I just use a crusty old water brush that just stays wet. And that's all I do. So, yes. What was I saying? Oh, upgraded room. Apparently you can like bid to get a fancier room. And so your bid in theory is a lot less than what the upgrade cost would have been or something. I don't know. And so he bid on the thermal suites room, which is access to like their whole spa area. and there's like a pool in there and a sauna and a salt room and all this other stuff. I don't know. So we won't find out until if we got it, until potentially up till the day of the trip, which I think is kind of crazy, but we'll see. So, and if we do not win the bid, they don't take the money, because obviously that's how bidding works. But that seems like it would be exciting. I don't know if we'll have much other chance to swim on this trip. I heard that on the boat we're going on, the pools are not very big. So we'll see. And also, apparently it might not be very warm. So, uh-oh. I said uh-oh because I think I'm pulling up some of the ink with my paint. That's very strange. That doesn't usually happen with alcohol paint. Or, yeah, our alcohol markers. That's okay. I'll just wipe off my brush off to the side. And let's do this one too. Again, I can't tell how much it's showing up on camera. Oopsie doodles. But in person, you can see it. Yeah, so hopefully we get that thermal suite room. I think that it will be more exclusive and therefore we'll be able to be in the water. If I could live underwater, I would do that. I always say that like if I could pick any superpower, I would like to be able to breathe underwater. So I don't even like necessarily want to, oh, I didn't wipe off the pink very well on that one. That's okay. I don't want to like go in the ocean necessarily and breathe underwater. I just want to like be able to live in a swimming pool. So I used to have a dream, like when I was younger, if I won the lottery dream was that I would get a giant house with a giant pool, and I would have a giant library, and the library would have tiered doors. I don't know why I was so obsessed. I think there used to be like a store in the mall that had like a kid's entrance, so it was a smaller door. So the idea was like if you picked the shortest doorknob, only the smallest part of the door would open, and then if you picked the next one, the two chunks would open, etc., etc. So it'd be a giant door with different heights of entrance. And then I would have a giant pool, like I said, and in my library, all of the books would be laminated so that I could read all of my books in the pool. And that was always my dream. So it turns out I was kind of right, because when I do my little wading pool in the backyard, I have in fact dunked a book, and it was very sad. And then a second book was left out in the rain. So it is still my dream to have laminated books. But yes, so hopefully we will get access to the swimming. That would be great. But I guess we'll find out soon. So, all right, I am all done with this one. Yay! I think it came out super cute. I definitely would not have thought to put these colors together, but I really like it because obviously these all go, and I feel like blue and yellow looks great. So let me shake it around a little bit to see if we can see the glitter. Yeah, so the iridescent medium just adds a general shine, and I like it a lot. So there's a shine on all the wings and on those two hearts up there. So I hope you enjoyed. Again, let me know what you think of this series. I'm probably going to just keep going, hopefully just like once a month. But again, it's been fun to use these books that I haven't in a while and not have to think about the color choices. So another page done. I thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, I guess our secret word / emoji will probably be popcorn. That makes sense. I know there's a popcorn emoji. So thumbs up this video if you enjoyed. Comment anything you want to comment down below, including our secret word popcorn. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm a fun time. And I'll see you again real soon with something new. Bye, friends.